Review, and this time, oh dear, let me just bend down here. We're going to be looking at the Zoukie Mura series, if I can get it in, F-4EJ Kai Phantom 2. I primarily bought this one because I've got a few Phantoms in the stash, but I primarily got this one for that look. At the time when this came out, I couldn't find these decals or anything to put on another Phantom, so I just got this one. It retails for about £70 roughly. Not much. Oh no, there is quite a bit actually. It's a lot of it's in Japanese though. You could use your camera if you wanted to. Let me just get that straight. So we've got a bit there, regular stuff there, some other nice shark's mouth on there. It's, you know, hopefully gonna be a really good kit. I've only got two Zoukie Mura kits with this one. The other one is the Sky Raider, which I got years ago. I still haven't built that yet. So we're going to get straight to it. I'm going to drop the screen down and we'll get going. Right, let's lock this focus down a bit. Just bear with me while I turn that off. Excellent. And now I just want to, there we go, that yeah, that's a much better picture as shown by the scruffy marks on the map. Now I just want to, I hate having the line at the front that you see there is not straight, so the camera is wobbling a bit because I have to, it's attached to the bottom of the microphone stand. Right, let me just take this, box is super tight. These normally come wrapped in tissue. I'll take the tissue off. Right, here we go. Ooh. Now I haven't opened any of the bags, so I haven't actually looked at this kit yet. There's a lot of plastic in here. There we go. Right, let's get that sorted. So we'll have a look at the manual first. Right, we're not really going to be able to get it in, I don't think so. Right, so first things first, we get a look at the other Phantoms in their series. You know, they've got a few others in the series, and then there's other kits, you know. Again, later I've got is this top one here. Oh, if I can get it in. That's the other one I've got. Yeah, so it's just all their other stuff. They even do 1/44th as well and 1/72. So that's that. Put that there. Then we've got two sets of decal sheets. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to leave them. Yeah, they're interesting. So we'll come straight to the instruction booklet. Might spend a little bit more time looking over this purely because it is a Zoukie Mura kit, and pop that there. And their instructions can be a little more technical than others, so I'm not going to try and work everything out. I'm just going to take each page and let you have a look at them. So those it there, and then we come over, start with our seats, and if only I could get any further away so we could get the whole, what I need really is there, right. That's the best I can do at the moment. And you can see there's lots of decals to go in there. I am going to be looking to maybe put Quinta decals in there. I've heard a lot about them and I really do want to give them a try. They do give out important, you know, messages that you take note. It's very, very claustrophobic almost, the amount of information that they put on each page when you compare it to the FX Vulcan, say. There is so much going on each and looks like they've given an option to maybe have an engine out. Now maybe, I don't know, did they give you a trolley to put that on? Is that what that piece is there? Yes, they do. They actually, yeah, so they've got like a trolley in there as well. Lots and lots. It's a very, very big manual. Considering we're not even halfway through at this point. We're putting the base in, the engines in, and we're coming down. Incredibly detailed. Yes, I would definitely spend a lot of time looking at this before you start it. As I say, I've never built a Zoukie Mura kit yet. You know, often when you talk to people, the word that will come up is over-engineered, you know, and stuff like that. Their instructions certainly have had a lot of thought put into them. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. You know, up to each person to consider when they build. There we go. Now we're over here. Still got many pages to go. At the top there, just trying to make sure you can see it all. We've got undercarriage. So it's not an actual mechanism that goes up and down, is it? I don't think so. But wow, that is. You compare that to. There we go. That's this side. Come over here again, much more options are all clearly marked. You know, where you've got an option to do something different. So although it's like very detailed, I mean, that may be to everyone's benefit, because any sort of instruction manuals where you've not been sure what piece you're picking up or which way it's going, and they cover all of that. You're left in no doubt which way something needs to go, what colour it's got to be. There we go. Got the ladder there going down the side, and then on the back page we have our sprue maps. So you can see there's quite a few pieces, because some of these are doubles, I believe. Yeah, ×2. They call them runners. So there we go, that's the instruction manual. We'll put them all away in a second. Now we come to the decals. Now these can appear a bit, first of all I'll show you the decal sheet. Right, okay, so that is, let me just pop that there. I can't get it all on, but you get the idea. There are your decals and your stencils and all that. And on the other side, there's a lot there. And your colours at the bottom. Excellent. It's a nice colourful chart, nice and big, that you can put up on the wall in front of you or whatever. Then we've got the this beautiful blue, which is why I got it. This is what I got although I didn't know they were going to be decals, I thought that was going to be a paint. I will look into that, but we'll wait and see. That's a beautiful blue, that I love that. I don't know who done them. Oh, they're Cartograph. They are Cartograph, so top quality. They're beautiful. Absolutely lovely. There we go. And we get the shine on that. They are out of this world. So that's those. And then we have the stencil sheet, which is a bit, it's the sort of thing that gives you nightmares. So this is the stencil sheet. I'll just let that sink in a minute. I you know, a lot of them I don't think I'm going to get on. I'll try and do what I can with them though. Not looking forward to that so much. So let me just pop them. Will they slide in there? And then go in there, or will that be too? Yeah, that'll go in there like that. Excellent. Right. So we finally make it to looking at the runners. Runners and riders, as they say. Let me just pop them back. Put that in the bottom. So we're going to look at the clear ones first. And so I haven't seen these ahead of time. Sometimes, Angela, where did my knife go? Did I put it away? It'd be in here then. Yeah, here it is. But if I get, oh come on, there we go. Right. Yeah, sometimes I look at them ahead of time. Other times not. This is one of those times I haven't. So here we go. Okay. They've got some scuff marks on where they've been rubbing up against the plastic sheet, like little tiny scratches, and nothing too terrible. They're not the best I've seen. they're not certainly not the worst. They're, you know, they're very reasonable. They will need a buff. They will need a bit of a polish. Having come normally when they come straight out like that, the really good ones you can tell straight away. But these have got a very light. They're not the clearest, I'll say that. Got a lot of distortion on the lines. My apologies for the dog about to bark. I'm going to mute while that takes place. Right, so there we go. Pop that back in there. Next up, we've got what looks to be their cockpit. Cockpit details. So go. You can see lots of lovely detail on there. Although I maybe will be looking at, if I buy the Quinta decals, a lot of that will have to be scrubbed off. Maybe there won't be a need if the decals go down really nicely on. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. And there you can see at the front. So I'm gonna say, just having a close look at them. The detail certainly on the instrument panels, to my eyes, looks a little bit soft. Not a great deal, just a little bit soft to my eyes. My eyes are not great, but yeah, that's the instrument panel. A lot of the sprues are small, so not much to see on that one, so I'm not going to open that one. Actually, it's just basically supports for weapon pylons and so forth. Not much to see on that, so there'll probably be another one. This again, this is just I'm going to say it's tank. And we've got the tail out. Actually, let's have a look. I noticed we've got the tail hook there. And it's that's another part of the tail hook as well, I think. No, that's the long. Now, unless I'm mistaken, I believe this is the long-standing front nose gear. When you see them on the aircraft carriers where they squat down at the back and they lift the front nose up quite high, I think that is that, but I'm not certain. I'm only just sort of learning aircraft, learning a bit more as I go on. Again, weapons. It's nice to see Zoukie Mura actually putting weapons in. My Sky Raider infamously came with no weapons at all. I will say, like, these bags are really clear. You can see every detail through them, which is great. Means you don't have to unbag them all, only the important bits. Some other sort of flaps and pieces here we're not really got panel lines on. Just looking, nothing really small to. Right, we're going to take this one out, because this is the bottom. And right, so here we finally get a look at the level of detail, which is nice. it's not very deep, and I'm just trying to get a good angle on it. So obviously if you've got to do much sanding, you are gonna take away any sort of detail work. It's gonna become very faint because they're not too, I haven't got much of a nail going on at the moment. I can barely feel them at all. Again, shallow, not too crisp. I don't know. They look nice there. They do look nice there. The lines there look to be a bit deeper than the ones. Yeah, I can feel them a bit more. So, you know, just a little bit of care while it's going together. Should be fine. Oh, I like what they've done there. They've so we've got this piece here, which is folded, kind of like a fold on it. If where is it? There, you can see it there. Is it this one here? Therefore, there's 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. Yeah. No, sorry. No, there's 2. There we go. Underside, a little bit of detail on the where you're going to see through, but yeah, it's all looking good. It's going to be quite a nice size when it's built. I've built the 1/32 Revel one, which is on the wall up there. Really enjoyed that one, and this is going to be so this is 1/48, and I've also got a 1/72, the new tooled Airfix one, which I shall be building and reviewing at some point, although many people have already reviewed these kits. So again, excellent level of detail on the tiny stuff. There we go, look at that. It's really nice. We can go and look at, just trying to find something. Here we go, we've got a little, now I may need to adjust the focus slightly. Just give me a minute while I try and find what I'm looking for. There it is. I might need to get a different angle on it. Right here, so I am going to adjust the focus very slightly. Sorry, the cable's getting in the way of the... Right, now then. There we are. And we're going to back away slowly, and I'm just going to struggling to almost there. There we go, finally got there in the end. So they're very good at putting that tiny detail in. And we'll just go and have a look at these here. Very nice. Not sure what that is, but there we go. some smaller ones here. Again, these are weapons, so we're just, there's the ladder that's probably worth a little quick look, but and then we've got these smaller, I think they're rockets, or always get in trouble off Bob, rockets and bombs, I always get it wrong. And then we've got loads of fins on there that obviously go on the rockets and bombs. There are tons of weapons with this. Not quite sure why there's so many. Yeah, there's more still. Another ladder. I don't know why there's so many. There we go. Now we've come to something we can look at, which looks like more cockpit stuff. So that first one we looked at appeared to be like the panelling that goes. So this is going to be, I believe, cockpit interior and firewall. There's the floor. I'm going to have a guess and say that's the floor, where the seats go, and then we've got the side panels, I believe, and that's where you're going to see, interestingly, they look like sprue gates on here. Just where are we? Just here. These two, that one and that one, but interestingly enough, from a certain angle they also look like they could be them thruster, you know, the things that you so, and then we've got the sides of the seats, so they're going to go with the traditional, looks like it's going to be like a three-sided, two sides and one centerpiece. Again, a little bit of detail there. If we can find the center of the seats, there we've got another trim that goes on. I'm not sure what that is. Just having a look to see if I can find. Then we've got the Vulcan seats didn't have these, but we've got the rings that go either between the legs or above the head for pulling on the, I believe these are what you pull for the ejectors. I'm not entirely sure. I've heard conflicting opinions. Some people say there's another lever you pull between your legs that releases that, but all the chairs come with these. So perhaps somebody can put in the comments what exactly they are. There you go, more panels. Very nice, you know, very nice level of detail on there. Just I think it's a little bit too shallow. Again, just my opinion. But I'm quite heavy-handed with the sander, so you know, when people say that there's the level of detail's too deep, I sometimes like it. And here we more cockpit stuff. This is I'm just checking again. I'm looking for the centre seats. I hope I haven't passed them. Is that them? No, that can't be them. I don't see them. But some more tiny pieces. Pipe work. Another nose cone. I think that's the second nose cone I've seen. I don't know if there's oh, is that them there? No, I don't think so. And then again, some more sidewall detail or detail from maybe one of the wheel wells. Not entirely sure on that. last but one, so we've got some wheels and engine details here. Now this is an area I think Zoukie Mura excel in their engine, you know, putting their engines together and blades and so on. I really think they do a really good job. So we've got turbo fans and I'm guessing that's, not exactly sure what their landing gear there. And we've got one engine, so you could have one engine out, one engine in. I guess there's your intakes. Maybe you could get a small ground crew if you wanted them working on it, working on the one engine. I don't know, maybe you know, get the parts. You could have a winch or something over lifting the engine out, or hanging the engine with the mechanics working on it. Not sure what they are there, these. Again, I've just flipped it round the other side now, so it's the same the other side. You've got your housing for your engines there. Tyres don't look to be weighted, so you'd have to do that yourself. Let's just have a look on the other side. Nice level of detail on some of them pieces there. The cogs, the sort of fins, and nice and clean. Yeah, very good. And I think we've probably saved the best till last, which is the fuselage. Let me just pop that one there. Here we go. I guess they call it the money shot, maybe. I don't know. Finally get an idea of the size of this thing. It's 148, but look how it's a big plane. Let me just bring that up a bit. Now the auto, so let me just bring that in just to. Let me just turn the autofocus back on very quickly, so you can get an idea of how. Bring it up a little bit more. That's quite a big plane. I mean, this is, if I was to measure it, and remember it hasn't got a nose cone on yet, and it hasn't got its tail fins and everything, but we're talking roughly about 35 centimetres, that piece on its own, not the frame, just the piece on its own is about 35 centimetres long. Then you've got the nose cone, and so you could say probably about 38 maybe, which I haven't got my chart in front of me. So anyway, let's get in and have a closer look at the detail on it. Nice work there. I don't know, I'm trying to think back to the Revel one. Now I've just got to lock that autofocus off again, and there we go, much better. Just coming along, that's where the front of the engines, the intakes and that are, sorry, the intakes, I meant all that lovely panel line work there. Beautiful stuff, and we'll flip it round and look at the other side. Again, let's just look where the engines sit. I kind of feel that Revel, in my opinion, done a better job of this area. From memory, as I seem to recall this area looking really nice on the Revel kit, but I'd have to go back and look at it again. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that's nice. There's something going on there. Don't know what that is, but something going on there. And then we'll have a look on the insides. Not too much there, but you've got the panel walls are going in anyway separately, so you're not really going to see those. And there we go. We've got some other tiny little bits here, but that is about it, ladies and gentlemen. So that is the Zoukie Mura, what is it? It's the Zoukie Mura Phantom 2 Forever, Phantom Forever 2020. Yeah, let me just bring that up again. For those that want to know, it's Super Wing series. We normally have a number on. Can't see it at the moment. Oh, number 11, sorry. It's there at the bottom in big massive letters. Yeah, so Super Wing series number 11. So it's about £70 retail, 70 or £80, can't remember exactly. So just before I finish off, don't forget I've got on my Patreon channel, which I will put in link in the description, we're currently building the Vulcan, the new Airfix Vulcan. You know, we've sort of got our cockpits going together nicely. We've got our seats we're working on. They're sort of kind of going together slowly, and that's a video build series that releases one episode every week, or every other week, sorry. And then on alternate weeks we're currently building the FW14B Renault Williams from Tamiya, the big series kit that's very hard to get hold of now, and I'm building that. We're currently at this sort of stage with that. That's a really good build, and that's releasing every other week on alternate weeks to the Vulcan. There's a lot more things coming up on that channel, but at the moment that's where we're at there. Thanks for watching. I've been SprueSurgeon, and you've been watching the SprueSurgery Waiting Room on YouTube. Thanks for watching us, and see you next time. Bye for now.